version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag with less than 700 concurrent players on Steam.
Well, I think that actually the game is more popular now on Steam. Let me see if I can compare it. That was for something else. Skull and Bones. I think the game is doing better now. Oh.
Anyway. Out to make a more consumable version of Assassin's Creed with Mirage, charging $50 for a less than 15-hour game that did nothing to evolve the franchise. They finally returned to Prince of Persia with the Lost Crown. They made an awesome game. It was really innovative. I actually enjoyed it, but they charged $40 for a Metroidvania game in a market where those games cost a fourth of the price.
This guy watches my stream. That's exactly what I fucking said. That's exactly it. The Lost Crown is great. It was. And they did have a, like, they made one innovation that I can think of, which is being able to screenshot things in the different world so you can remember them for later. I don't know about another Metroidvania game that had that before the Lost Crown. So yeah, I mean, it's a good point. It is. It absolutely is. Like, that's why I made it. But like, anyway, like, he's right though, is that, yeah, you're competing in a market with other games that are, and also Prince of Persia, you had like a 3-day like early access thing. And this is like a problem with like perception, is that when you're gonna see a lot of streamers and people talking about the game, it's going to be on the early access day. So the early access for the game was like $50 or $60. It was insane. Who the fuck is gonna spend that much money on a Metroidvania game? And I have no problem with it. I don't care. But the audience perception is that Metroidvania games are of a lower quality. That's just the way that people see it.
Star Wars Outlaws, a game for all intents and purposes, should have been an easy home run, but ultimately showcases how dire the situation is at Ubisoft. Not only...
This game gave me an existential crisis. Like, I was so upset at the end of this game. I was shook, bro. Like, I remember at the end of this, I just went out into my backyard and I sat on the porch for like 30 minutes. Just doing nothing. You beat the game? No, the game beat me.
Does the game suffer from quality issues, unattractive character designs, bugs, repetitiveness, and inconsistencies, but in an attempt to remove some of their open world bloat, you come to realize just how those elements, once they're removed, the game is really just held together by duct tape. Eurogamer in their review said something really interesting, saying that the problem with Star Wars Outlaws, however, isn't that it adheres too closely to the development approach akin to porting, but that it does the opposite, stripping away years of accumulated video game clutter. Admirably, Outlaws does this quite aggressively, Hessel Sabak aside. But in doing so, it reveals an integral issue. Ubisoft open world games are not only fun because of their formula, they are their formula. To strip away isn't to peel off some old wallpaper to reveal the original brickwork, it's lifting up the carpet to find a whacking great hole in the ground.
I cannot disagree more. Every single thing about that game was bad. The graphics were bad. The combat was bad. The story was bad. The itemization was bad. The like upgrades you can get were bad. Every single thing about it was bad. It is crazy, like, the open world formula is why it would have been good. There's no way. The enemy AI, but it wasn't bad. The enemy AI was retarded. It was insane. They can be looking at you. Seems clear over here. All right, resuming NPC movement. Oops, I've been assassinated. The game looks AI. It's just terrible. It was so... IGN 7 out of 10. As I said, guys, because of those reviews, that's what's actually gotten me to like play a lot of new games. Is because I will see reviews for games that I think are complete garbage, and I'm like, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to actually play through this game and actually give it a real score. Higher review than Space Marine 2, by the way. It's crazy. Funny because Mirage is decent. Outlaws couldn't replicate it. That's how you do it. It's just embarrassing.
In the ground, meaning that their games are hollow, and I think that that's a fitting description. From my perspective as a player, Ubisoft has become synonymous with generic games that are overpriced, overmonetized, and overly repetitive.
I'm going to say again, I disagree. I wish that it was generic. I wish so much that it was generic. If you had just done a generic game, it would have at least been like a 6 or a 7, you know? Like, how do you do that? I wish we had a generic. TGS, Tokyo Game Show. It's in like it's like actually a little bit about 2 hours. It's actually pretty soon.
Side of the Division 1 and 2, I've had no interest whatsoever in playing any of their games because I played them years ago, and playing the next game isn't going to be any different.
That is why I'm not playing WoW. That right there, that's the reason. Like, that's I don't know, Danny, you guys feel the same way? Like, that's how I feel, at least, right? Doesn't have me playing Division 3? Yeah. That's where I'm at.
I haven't seen Goblin Shaman,
games
though.
pushed out the door for profit that lack any creativity or originality. Now we look at their next release, Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game criticized well before its release because, other than legacy media, everyone else can see the elephant in the room. An Assassin's Creed game finally set in Japan, a setting that is so great for a game with this kind of theme, only to include a tokenized representation of a character with vague at best historical relevance.
Let's make it a black guy. What's the worst that could have
combat.
happened?
Why is it that representation to these people means hip-hop soundtracks or a character wearing Jordans whose power is that they run fast?
Concords. Brutal.
Because there are a bunch of liberal white women that don't know any black people. And so they think that they're like some like different like type of animal or something. It's like, well, this is their culture. They don't know any black people.
He might be
you look
right.
at the development studios for these games, it's full of a bunch of white people.
They are all a bunch
That's
of
the
white
reason
people.
why.
A lot of women
It's because
too.
they don't know any black people.
Totally
They don't know
clueless.
how to interact with them. Sheltered white dudes. Yeah, so look, they're racist. Exactly. It's crazy how it happens.
I can't expect the.
They lock their cars when a black person gets closer than 50 feet. Yeah, they go down the bad part of town. They're locking their doors. Oh shit! Ooh, what's this here? It's a blind side effect. Yeah, it's just it's crazy. It's so weird, bro. Like ultimate racist, aristocratic racist. No, they're not aristocratic. Okay. They're just performative.
They're just stupid.
It's crazy how whenever you actually take a step back and you look at it, it's like it's such an obvious caricature, but these people don't realize it.
I'm with the
I'll be honest, I think that a lot of the dialogue surrounding Assassin's Creed Shadows are issues that players would largely ignore if they knew that Assassin's Creed, that this game, was going to be incredible.
I've said this before. Yeah, I hope he says it. Yasuke will not even be in the top 10 problems of this game when it comes out.
Yeah. Agreed.
Please realize that
Bro,
when
the
this
fucking
game releases,
trailer looked so
it's not
bad.
even going to be in the top 10.
Over the years, players have come to expect less and less from Ubisoft games. Why are investors so concerned? Why are they jumping ship before one of the largest releases of Ubisoft in recent memory? Well, why don't you tell me why anyone would want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows when they have far better Eastern-themed YouTube content?
I'm going to play it. Very simple, actually. I'm going to play it so I can make a video about it. And then I'm going to have people watch the video. That's the plan. Yeah.
And alternatives that
I can only do that with
have
EA
better
games because I
combat,
don't have
better
Ubisoft.
environments, higher quality, and better storytelling.
I also don't want to give
Without
them
the
money
need to
because I ain't making mine
state
back,
or press their
unlike
rules
him.
against an audience.
I think that's a really big component that a lot of people. I feel like the way that companies like put morals and put like their social agenda into games actually plays a much bigger role in how people respond to those games. And I think the reason why is that it takes a player's immersion out of the game. So when you see something like this and you hear it, like, oh yeah, this character has like pronouns, and it's like, oh well, we're gonna add in, you know, like we're gonna make a game from like back, you know, like 300 years ago, and there's gonna be like openly gay characters. It's like that's not real. That's not the way it is. And like whenever you see that, you know that you're playing it and you're looking at it in this perspective because this is the way that the developer wants you to see the world. Co-opting established IP? Yeah, exactly. It's a red flag. I stopped caring about the game. I do too. When I see people that use a game as a platform for their agenda, and I think also, like, it's very obvious when it happens. Maybe I'm crazy, but I can immediately see that. There's a game set in 13th century Mongolia with 16 pronouns. I wonder what Genghis Khan would think of that. Yeah, I wonder what he'd think about that.
The guy who raped and pillaged half the known
I'm
world?
sure he'd be very upset.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Why would I play Assassin's Creed Shadows when I could play Black Myth Wukong, Ghost of Tsushima, or Rise of Ronin? Why would I play something that I have already played when I could play something entirely fresh?
Yeah.
Ubisoft's issues are the same issues that plague the vast majority
I
of
think
them.
also, like, it just looks so bad that the day after they announced the new game, the new Ghost game, that Ubisoft delays Assassin's Creed Shadows. Even though the decision to delay Assassin's Creed Shadows was probably decided weeks ago, publicly, it looks really, really bad.
The largest publishers and developers in the industry.
It was so good. Was it?
Over the years, while
played
they've
it.
continued to grow and chase
I wanted
profits,
to, but I didn't.
they've lost a unified vision of what their game should represent. In the pursuit for profits and expanding their market share and maximizing revenue through aggressive monetization strategies, they've strayed from the creative foundations that once made them an industry leader. This fragmented approach has led to a loss of identity, resulting in games that feel more like products that are churned out to meet quarterly targets rather than passionate, well-crafted experiences.
I think this is happening to a lot of game companies. I think it's happening to Activision. I think it's happening to EA. It's happening to Blizzard. It's happening to Ubisoft. And I think there's probably a couple others that I haven't thought of. It's happening to, I hear Bungie, but I'm not entirely sure. This is a huge issue. And I think the problem is because gaming is an art that is also highly monetizable. And I think that you're seeing the same thing happen with gaming that we see with a lot of movies, where a lot of movies are just like, let's remake Indiana Jones. Let's do another Spider-Man. Let's do another movie that's in the same universe as an existing movie. And so what happens is that politics, yeah, I mean, like, and there's also exploitation and you know, all that, yeah, for sure. But I think it's that these companies become so big and they have so many shareholders, or, you know, there's like so much money relying on these things that they can't afford to make mistakes. And I think that what these companies do is that instead of trying to take a risk and make a lot of money, they don't take a risk and they guarantee that they'll only lose a little bit of money. And I think that's what's happened a lot. The safe approach. Yeah, they're taking this very safe approach. And I think that safe approach has caused a lot of people to lose interest. And also, I think that games, so there's a number of games that I think prove this. A great game will be accessible to everybody regardless. Let's take some examples. Fortnite. Insanely fucking high skill cap. Crazy fucking high skill cap for Fortnite. But kids love Fortnite. Everybody loves Fortnite. And even though it's a very different styled game, right? Path of Exile. Massively, super, hyper complex game. But it's hitting new heights about every 5 or 6 seasons that they bring out, or leagues that they bring out. Here's an even better example. The best example. Baldur's Gate 3. A video game from 1998 was released in 2022, 2023, I forgot which one. And it was the biggest game of the year.
Nice.
Why is it? It's because the game is good. Everybody that said that, oh, yeah, so 23, yeah, I remember. Elden Ring was 22, Baldur's Gate was 23. Everybody thought this game was great. Everybody played this game, even people that weren't from that genre. And I think a truly great game will cause people to play it, even though they're not native players from that genre. Same as PUBG and Fortnite, World of Warcraft, like all of these games that are like massive generational success games transcend genre boundaries.
Look at the speed of Ubisoft's game releases. They struck the iron while the iron was hot.
Another good example is Genshin Impact. A lot of people didn't play gacha games, but Genshin Impact was such a good game that they played it.
Barely spacing any of their game releases, rarely making new IPs, or changing their perspective on how to deliver existing franchises. This lack of cohesive vision and the inability to change has not only diluted the quality and the uniqueness of their franchises, but also eroded the trust and enthusiasm of the player bases. They're exhausted. Without a clear sense of purpose and a commitment to innovation and quality, Ubisoft, like many others in the industry, has found itself trapped in a cycle of diminishing returns and waning relevance. And I'll be honest, it's not going to stop. From my perspective, this is likely the end of Ubisoft. The ship is too big to be able to turn on a dime, and
I don't think it's the end of Ubisoft. I think that they're going to do a restructuring of the company. They're probably going to change ownership, maybe, and you'll see better Ubisoft games in like 5 years. I think that's what's going to happen, if I had to guess. Because it's very clear that there are people that are working at Ubisoft that are talented and do know what they're doing. So how do you make a game, like there are certain things in the game that are good, so it's like, how do you fix the problem? I think it's a leadership problem. They're too big to sink. Fire the activists, and I think also they're probably going to go back to making less games.
Then we can use this.
Which is, I think, a point that this video didn't really touch on a lot, but I feel like is huge. They're making and trying to put out too many games at the same time. They're trying to be like an entire industry almost, and it's too much. Less is more, exactly.
Kind of overhaul that they need is likely a decade away. We can't save Ubisoft, and honestly, we don't want to. Let this be a stark warning to the rest of the industry, a cautionary tale. When you churn out games that nobody wants to buy, when you nickel and dime your players at every turn, when you strip your games of their soul, you don't just lose a sale, you lose your place in the industry.
This is a huge component that I think a lot of people, like I showed this graph before, is that the negative effects of a bad product are not immediately observable, but it's like a ripple effect that happens like 2 years, 3 years down the road. And you don't immediately lose the trust with people generally. It's something that like kind of builds up. It's like I don't know, it's like poison damage in Elden Ring, right? Where it's like you have the bar, and once the bar gets full, now you're poisoned. And unless you have a special item or something, you have to sit there and take the damage until it expires. Or Scarlet Rot, yeah, that's what it is. Square Enix is learning that right now. Square Enix is the king of being inconsistent. They have some insanely good games, and they have some insanely bad games.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and Ubisoft has played them all. I tried to do my best to be able to showcase the highs and lows of the company and all the games that they made, but I found the more that I researched, the more that I wrote, I just kept talking about the same games over and over again for damn near 20 years. Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, Far Cry. Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, Far Cry. Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, Far Cry. Well, you want to make sure that you're doing what you can to support the titles that players love the most, the reason why they know your name.
Yeah, I just like, I hear that. I think of Blizzard, right? World of Warcraft, Diablo 4, Diablo, and Overwatch. Right? Like, that's all, and I guess Hearthstone, right? That's really bad. StarCraft? What's StarCraft? Is that a mobile game? It will be.
To begin with, at the same time, when you're absurdly aggressive like Ubisoft, where you just keep pumping out the same titles over and over again, and at the exact same time, you just continue to crank up the monetization and the pricing and how many things are locked behind different versions of your game for $100, $130. Good Lord, what do you expect? What do you think is going to happen when you keep making the same thing over and over again, regardless of how many times people criticize your design, and you just keep increasing the prices? And there's better and more interesting and more unique.
The way that they price things is so absolutely insulting to a customer that you would have to be a dick eater to buy it. Like, the fact that they're giving 3-day early access for a single-player game and you have to pay $30 for it, I'm sorry,
Nice.
but you're a dick eater if you do that. This is a single-player game. What the fuck? Like streamers? Well, streamers do it for a job, right? That's like saying a game, what do you call it? Like a game reviewer is like that. No, I mean, that's a different dynamic. But like, if you're just an average person and you're buying it, what the fuck are you doing? It's unbelievable. Streamers do it to make their money. Yeah, streamers make their money back. You don't. That's the big difference. Warhammer 40K did that too. I don't know if they did it or not. But like, a lot of games are doing it. But it's not just that, right? It's like all of the extra bonuses. It's the season pass. It's the subscription service that you're clearly trying to get funneled into. And it's just, I think it's exhausting for a customer to just constantly be like assaulted by that all the time. I think with some of it's habit out of people, but obviously their sales has significantly declined. Yeah. And it's like, and that's the thing, right? But like, Ubisoft's sales significantly declining now is a result of actions that they've taken years in the past.
Experiences that are out there that we've been seeing over the last few years. So many of these independent, AA, single A, and indie studios just popping off, selling
big
more
one.
copies of games than you do now.
Nice.
You don't see a problem with that?
It was the biggest one.
You know, I was
10%
sitting back
chance.
and I was watching people play Star Wars Outlaws. And I sat there thinking to myself, this is literally just Star Wars Assassin's Creed minus a few mechanics.
Do not insult Assassin's Creed.
I know, right?
That game,
It was so much worse than Assassin's Creed.
I feel like, is this what it's like to be triggered? Because like every time I hear the name of that fucking game, it makes me upset. I'm actually getting upset just hearing it. Like,
It's like,
I'm actually getting.
How do you make Star Wars Outlaws with everything you know from Assassin's Creed, and you make it worse than Assassin's Creed, right? The stealth was like non-existent, bro. Like, they was stupid. Like, the first Assassin's Creed did that better, and that game is like 20 fucking years old.
Getting triggered.
That's nuts.
It looks so boring. Some of the aspects
Everything
were cool.
about
I think
it
part
is
of the narrative was
okay.
somewhat interesting.
Hopefully we
I
do a
like
little
the
bit more.
view of the environments, but outside of that, the actual mechanical
Still don't know.
gameplay just looks so boring. God, it looks so bad. It just goes to show just how creatively robbed the studios are.
Wait, is that Burr Attack? Yo, that's gonna
The only
be zero
thing that
immediately,
I ask for is that if this company goes down, please somebody make sure they take care of Massive. I like Massive. I like the Division. They've done a really good job. Please make a Division 3 or something else
whatever
if you
happened
can't
to
use
that?
that title, because I want to see more of those games in the future. I hate that we're in
Burn 'em
this
first and
weird
then.
place in time right now where genuine criticism,
Yeah, that's pretty fucking.
voiced well or not, doesn't
That's
really
pretty
matter,
nice.
is being pushed to the side because both legacy media and publishers and developers don't want to hear. Don't listen to the angry gamers.
If you don't want to listen to the angry gamers, then you're not going to have the angry gamers buy your game. And I think that there is a massive amount of people that are these angry gamer stereotypes, and they are the ones that are playing and buying games all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think is playing these video games?
Bro, who thought this color was good?
Like,
dude?
who's
Why is that not like
playing
dark
Star
blue or
Wars,
something?
right?
Something
I mean,
obvious.
Like, what the fuck do you expect?
Look at this shit. I can barely see
Toxic
it.
positivity. Well, it's more or less like that. Like, so this is the issue: is that games journalists create expectations for video games that do not reflect what players want to see. So what ends up happening is that video games are developed and designed in a way that pleases journalists but alienates players. And you see this, and the problem is that this is something that's
Pretty good.
immediate.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I guess I don't have it up anymore. But it's immediately observable by just simply looking at the way that the CEO speaks about their games. He says, these games aren't doing well. Look, but all the critics told us they're doing well.
Yeah, Yves Guillemot is a moron. That memo made that very
What
clear.
is this? How do you listen to the critics? But as a dev, how do you differentiate between massive decent feedback versus a loud minority, which can happen? Well, here's the way that you do it.
We're all doomed.
You look at the
Brother,
people
there's
that are
going
your
while
fans,
I heard
you
his
see the
cries
way that
spoke.
actual
Thank
fans
you,
respond to
really?
it, and then you make a decision based off of that. You don't go and also like there's very rarely where like a loud minority of people on the internet, like for like Assassin's Creed Shadows,
Why's it
almost
making me do that again?
everybody was negative
At the
about this
request of
game.
Castleton
It's not
contract
like it was a
manager
kind of
Mars,
mixed
Let's
bag.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's weird.
Pretty much
Contract
everybody was
manager at the
negative about
Starlight
it.
Observatory
So if
ruins.
you have
She
everybody
said that
being
she could use
negative
some
about
help
something,
and
then maybe
suggested
you
that we
made a
take on
fucking
the
mistake.
contract.
Yeah, I think that there's like always this idea of a loud minority, but the loud minority, I actually think is the majority in a lot of cases. And I think the problem is that there is another loud minority, and these are the Twitter activists and the people like this who actually are a minority that would never play this game all the way through.
Game
And
lags
then
so
they're
much,
the
man.
ones that are trying to push games to be in a certain direction.
because of the
or to be made with
population.
a certain design principle. And they don't even play the games in the first place. Yeah, like the Concord players, right? Exactly. That's the issue, is that developers and publishers need to stop trying to listen to legacy media. And don't even listen to YouTubers either. Listen to what people say about your game.
See what I mean?
Listen to how
Too
many
many
people are
fucking
saying
players on these servers, man.
and if you have everybody saying something, then they're going to be right whether you like it or not. And this is a big issue that a lot of companies have. And
but
this
then
is
again,
a big
off
issue
that
that people
tech,
have that are artists.
Jesus, I didn't realize.
That like sometimes you have art that you make and a lot of people don't like it. Well, that's fine. But you can't expect to make something for yourself and then everybody else think that it's great. You can, like, it's basically choose one. Make art for yourself, or like, you know, I'm an artist for the sake of like being able to express myself, or I'm an artist because I want to make something to sell well.
I gotta find the shaman now.
You one of these clearly like invalidates the other. These games are far from art. Yeah, that's subjectivity. It is. But whenever the subjective opinion is held by 95% of the people, then you have a problem.
These games aren't made for you.
Yeah,
Who are they made for?
exactly.
I'm sure Ubisoft's investors would like to know.
Yeah, they would.
I don't necessarily like to see companies fail.
I do.
Ubisoft has made a lot of
Same.
games that
I
I
love
definitely
seeing
do.
companies fail because that means that the free market is working in the right way.
Especially
when you see a
when it's
company fail and you see things fall
some
apart,
trash company.
that
right?
means that the
Everybody
free
loves
market
to
has
see
decided
fantastic fail.
that we
I can't believe those people are back, bro. The day before people are back. That's nuts. They're already like hiding replies, banning people, locking down comments. Like, it's not going well for them, right? Bro, you presided over the biggest fucking scam on the planet, and like, you think you can come back 6 months later? Like nothing happened? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
deserve better than
Run
what
your
we're
ass
getting.
out of town.
loved over the years, but at the exact same time, this is, from my perspective, a victory for consumers.
I swear, I love drama.
Because
Like,
this shows the rest of the industry, if you do what Ubisoft has done,
Yes.
you will fail. There's a couple of companies that are out there.
I
that
love
are
seeing
trying to
how
follow
the
that same
market's
line,
reacting
and while
these
it's
days.
continued
What's
to
up,
work for
Shadows?
now,
It won't.
well,
It won't.
right?
as you can see, it doesn't
Exactly.
work forever.
No.
Anyway,
Nope.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe, share the video with your friends.
Exactly.
Follow me on Twitch if you guys
Oh,
would
no,
like to
Shaman,
see me
go,
talk
go,
about
go, go,
gaming
go, go,
news
go.
and play video games live.
Mine.
Outside of that, I'm gonna go and
Mine.
play some video games. What am I playing?
No, die. Oh shit. This
Stay
could be
cool,
bad.
stay righteous, stay safe, my friends. I'll see you next time.
Oh, this is very bad.
Man.
No.
I could not
Fucking
agree
killed him.
more
Yes.
with a lot of the points in
Run.
this video. I really do agree with pretty much all of this. I'll link you guys the video right there. Good video? Yeah, I think so too. IPs are almost immune
Good.
from failure. IPs are immune from failure until they fail.
That was lucky.
I don't think that's the case. That yeah, give it a like.
I have
this
no idea
one
why the
is,
5 other guys fucking.
I've been
Attacked me
feeling
too,
like
they
this is
shouldn't
gonna
have.
happen for a while. And I think this is one thing that, like,
Is this AoE?
things just kind of get worse and worse over time.
Might be
And
AoE.
what ends up finally happening with a company like this is that even when a company brings out a good game, like The Lost Crown, for example, with,
Doesn't say,
with
but
Prince of Persia,
a bomb.
is that people are just so negative about the game that it doesn't matter anymore. Because, like, the negative sentiment with the game overrides everything else. The pendulum is slowly swinging back. Well, and then this is also another issue, is that
I didn't actually
a
have to come
lot of
back.
games have some form of, like, performative inclusion, and I think that a lot of gamers don't like that. And the big issue is
Shit.
that there are
Actually,
so
no.
many of those
Wait.
people online, and those
Yeah.
people online, here's the issue, right, is that a lot of people online might not make a decision based off of, like, you know, what, like, a Reddit comment says. But,
Oh
like,
my
they'll
God.
see a YouTube video.
This is what I
and if
mean,
the
bro.
YouTube video has,
There's
like, a bunch
so
of
many
comments
fucking
saying the
people
game
on
looks
one
bad,
server. It's
they're
nuts.
gonna think that the game is bad.
Oh, I hate it.
And I think that's what happens with a lot of people, is that they see a game like Assassin's Creed.
It makes
and
me
they're like,
lag.
wow, nobody likes
So
this
yeah,
game.
yeah, it's
looking
not bad.
awesome." I'm a game sentiment specialist. Can we talk? I mean, so am I, right? I think that everybody is.
I'm not gonna
been
say
bad
it's
for
special
years.
either,
I
though.
think
Like
so,
Joe
too.
seems to really like it.
Making into
but
account called performative inclusion.
For me, it's
Yeah,
more
that's
like-
basically what it is.
It's not
And,
bad.
like, a lot
I
of
can enjoy
games do
myself.
it, And when I see performative inclusion in a game,
well,
like,
when I
especially
I don't know,
whenever
when I
it's
play
in a
MMOs,
fantasy
like
world.
new MMOs,
Like anytime that I see a fantasy world that
how do I explain this? The video is over anyway. I'm just gonna stop. I don't really know how to explain it. I want innovation and new. You know, this is just new, and not really. You know, because it's like you've played this before, right? Not this specifically, but you know what I mean. Like I want an MMO to blow me away again, and then, well, actually, it's a good thing that it didn't blow me away because I have an exam on Tuesday. But you know what I mean, like. And this is not that. It's still fun though.
What brings you here?
I haven't seen any of this, so from here on, I'm gonna start reading again.
Who said that? Was it that goblin again? Don't waste your time and energy. Be on your way.
This is where I'm at with the other character. So we finally caught up. Okay, I'm gonna have to, dude. Every time I just click, my fucking controller goes. Why would you? It's just text changing. My controller should not be buzzing. Can I turn that shit off?
can you please
It's
come
driving me
this way?
nuts. Right. Maybe if I hold it against it, you can hear.
Can you please come
Hang
this
on.
way?
Hang on, I gotta see the fucking. Hang on. Every fucking click, man! What the fuck? Why? Why is that a
Can you
thing?
please come this way?
You shake effect. No! Oh my god. So overused, dude. Holy shit. Like everything I did, my fucking my disc would go vrrt, vrrt, vrrt. I can hear that through my headphones, man. It's super fucking annoying. I'm not even using the goddamn gamepad. Ugh. Oh. Sorry, I was ranting. That is
Can you
just
please come this
I
way?
don't know why you overuse it that much, man.
The captain
Like
doesn't
that's
believe what
crazy.
that goblin's
Just clicking
saying.
that would
The
make the
captain
controller
wouldn't
go
believe
bzz.
me.
Why?
There was any clear evidence.
What for? Okay, I get hit, the controller goes off. I get that. That's perfectly acceptable. But when I click next on the fucking party conversation, that's not even voiced half the time, I might add. So it's like, what the fuck? See? I risked my case. See, it says use B return to travel to Starlight Observatory ruins. But if I press B, do I not go back to the fucking down? Which is nowhere near Starlight Observatory ruin. I don't know what this is actually. The Gigantite thing?
If you don't find it,
Oh wait, something special. Alt. Like, okay, what's it do? Right? Wait, is that late? What do you know? Oh no no, coming. Like, does it literally just float around? Is that all it does? Surely not, right? Something must happen because it's in the schedule. And everything else in the schedule is like events. But this one, I don't know. It's just something, yeah, it just floats around. Like, surely it must do something. I could Google it, I guess, but I'm too lazy for that. Right? I'm not that interested.
We must reclaim the Starlight Observatory! We should gather our force and invade!
Have to collect a gatherable item. Good luck on these servers, bro. Because it's like early World of Warcraft, where like if you get the mine, if you see a mine and someone gets it before you, that mine is gone. All right. Same diff. Which I think is kind of nuts. But I get why they do it, because let's be honest, it's a free-to-play game. This game uses crafting resources and stuff like that like crazy for literally everything. So let's be honest, you can probably buy. Yeah, I'm fairly certain you can buy that shit, right? Let's see. Even has a fucking battle pass, bro. Consumables. What the fuck is this? I can't accidentally buy this, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know what was gonna happen when I clicked on it. Like, this is the first time I've actually gone into the shop. Premium leveling pass? Oh, that's the battle pass, I'm guessing. Premium rewards in leveling log. That's something else? What the fuck? No, this is the battle pass. Yo, there's a battle pass and then you can... What the fuck? Yo, they're monetizing the fuck out of this shit, dude. Jesus. I hadn't even... Blah. I hadn't even looked at this yet. Oh, hey, this is, ornate coin. Social purchasing currency. What? Okay, I kind of want to see. How do you see where do you buy the gold stuff? I want to see what the prices are. It's gonna be nuts, like everything else over here. They even sell just regular loot. Wait. Okay, Lucent is the. Okay, this is a $10 for 500. Okay, $10 for the battle pass. So $20 total. How's this work? Is this for your account? Per character. Holy fucking shit! It's per character. $10 per character. That's nuts. That should be account. The season pass is per character. What the fuck? There's no. I gotta look this up. There's no way. Drone and Liberty battle pass per character. It's per character. Holy fucking shit. That is nuts. That is nuts. Oh, bro, Game Rant are such sellouts. Throne and Liberty, Battle Pass explained. It's a great way to collect. Oh, what word was that? I lost with the word. At lost where I was. A great way to earn in-game rewards and some of the cooler cosmetics. What do you mean, earn? At $10, I'm fairly certain you're buying that. Gaming journalists are such shills, dude. You don't hate those people enough. I swear. That phrasing, I like vehemently object to that phrasing, dude. Holy fuck. You ain't earning jack shit, alright? You're buying it. Like, I buy battle passes. So I'm not averse to buying battle passes. Definitely not. But you ain't earning jack shit, alright? In fact, you're buying it and then they make you work for it. Earn does not come into the equation. $100. Okay, it's basically the same as this shit, but you get some extra stuff. Oh my god, I just realized I have seen this armor a lot. I hate people. I hate people. This is kind of cool though, the ornate thing, depending on how you... Right? This is collection codex, so it's from playing the game. So that, I actually agree with that. Plus, they send you... I'm pretty sure the 2000 is from all of the emails they sent me apologizing for how badly the game was running. I deleted them, so I can't prove it, but yeah. I had like 6 compensation emails so far. Okay, but apparently you can't... You cannot buy the, what we came to look for in the first place, like the level, like the grind resources, right? Because this game is definitely, like, it's definitely Korean. You can definitely tell the Korean influences, right? With like, oh, level up your skills, oh, 40% chance, like, fuck off, you know? Jesus, I fucking hate that. But it doesn't seem like you can pay to win that yet. Massive emphasis on the yet. It is a Korean game after all. They are kinda known for that shit. This is kinda interesting too. Like, if I do all of this, you can get like a little reward for it. But you have to like... You put the item in the book, so to speak, right? So your item's gone, but it does make you like, oh, I gotta find, you know, some shitty items. On the one hand, you know, that's like a massive grind because you're like, oh, now I gotta get those items to drop from some garbage mob. But on the other hand, it's kind of a neat idea. So apparently, this you can also buy a level now. What? Okay, apparently you get free ones as well. What the fuck? I didn't even know about this screen. There seems to be like a lot of like these type of things. I'm not sure I approve of these. Because this feels like massive FOMO bait. Same with this. Why is it still red? Leave me alone. Ugh. Not much. I was talking to him about it, and yeah, I don't even remember. I'm gonna be honest. Because I then had a test the day after, so. The fuck is this? They use this? Wait. What if I have my bow? Does this to increase the mastery of the equipped weapon? The fuck is the mastery? Bro, I'm so lost. B. Oh, that's not working. Oh no, it is. I have no idea, dude. Just use it. It's gonna go away otherwise. Oh damn. Those were big ones. Your weapon mastery level has increased. Use weapon mastery points to activate your weapon's effects. What? On skill. Oh, it's the. Oh. Oh. Huh. Well, I need this one regardless. Oof. Now. Hmm. It goes up quickly. Some mana. Mana. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
Did the watch
In the end.
captain really believe you? Possessed.
I'm pretty sure he's like, well, the fact that you've been
Ruby was
spending 2
perplexed
to
at
3
the
hours
scene
on
of
it now
orders.
is gonna
Goblins always
help
write
you
in
later
sets of
on.
3
Which is
sentences.
true, right?
But the last sentence had been torn off and was missing. Ruby said that if you went to find Henson, the former watch captain, he would help you find the torn pieces.
Oh, and also the reason the IPs were probably so weird is because I had virtual machine Oracle VM set to NAT and not bridge on network.
I'm with the contract depot. Welcome, welcome.
Wait, did it speak with her? No. Oh no. Scale the contract. The Hyper-V thing is weird though, but maybe because I don't have I don't actually have a virtual switch in that thing yet. Like I have no switches there, just a default one. Because I deleted everything.
What is it? This is a dangerous place. Well, some people call possessing a black heart. Those goblins colluded with Archeum. I see. The last part is torn from this parchment. It means the order is about to be executed. We don't know how troublesome. And goblins always perform a special ritual before a major operation.
Kinda want to go play
Sharing
between the
details
stars
to their
some more.
members. We might be able to find out what this is all about from the ritual.
It's very Star Trek / Firefly.
A goblin agitator is leading the ritual. We'll need to figure out the meaning of the final sentence. Will you do that?
I don't care about
Henson's
it. Yeah,
expression
just,
hardened after
so
reading the
generic.
goblin's commands. The one-eyed hawk said that the fact the final sentence was torn off meant they were about to carry out the mission. Henson said, "You must hurry to find the missing sentence."
No, I disagree. There doesn't seem to be nearly as much to do as in. Oh fuck! It did put me here. Much to do as in Black Desert. I like really enjoyed Black Desert though at the start of the game.
Take a look around. If you have some contract coins. Hi there, got any contract? If you need anything, you can buy it here with... Ahoy! You're here, matey!
Yeah, I actually think Black Desert is better than this. Or was when I played it, right? You actually gonna make me purchase items? Fuck off. Here, one of these. I don't know what it is.
Contract coins, which are paid to those who complete contracts, are a currency circulated among the Resistance. Resistance soldiers use these coins to purchase special items in order to keep the supply equal amongst the
Well, I don't know if
forces.
it's still
The
better,
contract
right? I
coin
haven't played
merchant
Desert,
places a limit on the daily number of
Black Desert
purchases.
since launch, right? And then I stopped playing when Overwatch came out. Bro, there's a new Archage coming
Take
out.
a gander before you head off on your adventure. I'm sure you'll find
Passed me by
something
on
you
Steam.
need.
Archage Chronicles. But it's a TBA.
How long is this ugly statue going to remain here? This guy's been dead for ages.
See that smashed head? I did that. Me. When you're not sure what you need, start with some world tree leaves.
I know the previous ones were a little pay to win, no? I like the first one for like a week or 3. Ah, fuck. I do want to play a little Between the Stars. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna put myself in the middle of town because that's gonna be fucking horrendous to log back in. Oh. Space mafias. Bro, I want more space games. And not scams like Star Citizen.
I hope you didn't have any setbacks on your journey here.
All of our missions have setbacks, sir. In fact, I must speak with you in private.
The War Council will be held in a few hours. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Land immediately and take care of everything before the Council.
At your disposal, Admiral.
I fucking love space games. There needs to be more space games. Even like those top-down ones, like fucking Escape Velocity Nova, such a fucking classic. Oh my god, it was almost text-based, right? Like, but it's great. Oh, great.
Head to the target. Prepare boarding protocol.
I mean, again, I'm supposed to be the good guy. I'll give them food. See, Between the Stars. Oh shit, they made Traveler's Wrist? These guys made Traveler's Wrist? What the fuck? That's a great game, and totally dissimilar to this. Like, it's not even remotely anything close. What the fuck? I'm super surprised. Isolated Games must be a publisher. It's probably a publisher. There's a game that came out that I'm really looking into that I kind of want. It's Starcom unknown space. It's like there was another StarCom before this that I played, and it was pretty good. I seem to remember. It's one of those top-down games, but it was fun. I like those games, man. Those games are fun. Can't get more indie than that either. Can I turn that off? I want you to stop when I alt tab. Stop fucking pausing the damn game. Ooh. A little bigger. I like that. Maybe turn the sound back up. I forgot I turned it down last night. Yeah, I can't make it stop. You built your own starship in that one too, so it's like, I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. That's nice. I like building my own shit. A repeating cannon. Interesting. Oh, it's a shit one though. Look at the accuracy. Why is the accuracy so garbage? Look at this accuracy. 44. 8. Okay, but I have a lot of light plasma cannons, right? Yeah. And these guys are really good against... I'm gonna swap it out anyway. Because this one is a hull. These two are hull. This is like kind of both-ish. But these two are full shield. So, yeah. Yeah, why not? What the fuck? No? Yes. No? Yes. No? Yes. What? I don't know why that tickles me. Hang on, I'm scrolling down to do the reviews so I can read some reviews while we're flying. More like this God of War. What? That's not even close to being like it, dude. Top-down fucking isometric space game. Oh, God of War. No. Thank goodness. Ah, disease again. I don't have that. My medicine is not that good. Yeah, see. YOLO. No. Yes. 7. Let's go. I saw that 9 and it rolled into a 5. I thought I was fucked. I'm not. Silly disease. Get fucked. Wait, I have a gun now. Drop out of warp. It's not warp, I know, but I'm calling it warp because I like Star Trek. To me. what? Fuck it. I bought it. I like space. Ooh. Okay, so no new ship. That sucks. That's the one I'm in. And the rest is just garbage. That's what I don't like about this game. There's not enough. There needed to be like 20 ships, bro, not 4. Bigger is better in that sense. Oh. Something just came ready. You have to balance the battle. Handful of ships guard the destroyer Phoenix, Admiral Norto's ship. Final attack was powerful enough to pierce their shields and leave the engine completely useless. We must act as soon as possible. We have information that Admiral Nortos has left the ship to lead the space conquest, but if he thinks we won't act, he underestimates us. We'll destroy the ship long before they see it coming. We must be cautious. It might yet be another trap. I find the Genesis. Splendid work! Recovering the Genesis might give us some advantage. Send David Robinson to accompany you with 2 tow ships. Your mission will be to secure the ship's anchorage for its transport to the headquarters docks. By your command! It shall be done.
We'll set off immediately. We will escort you to the ship and begin to dock, sir. Keep your eyes peeled. We could run into enemy ships in the sector.
Yeah?
Understood, Captain. We'll keep the rear and jump once you confirm the coordinates.
Roger.
Okay.
Crew, to your positions. Our current objective is to recover the Genesis.
Dan ben ik wel heel vroeg op school, ja. Zie, dan ben ik wel heel vroeg op school. Ja. En moet je nou blijven, of wat? Moet jij blijven? Ja, oké. Mom has surgery on Monday on her eye. Wanna do this mission? But no, I can't. Let's play. I'll come back to this. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. But yeah. Let me guess. I might turn this on. Struck debris, sustained moderate damage to port forward deflector. Sensor logs show a debris field. Damaged cargo hauler in capture orbit around gas giant. Blah blah blah. Classified. Needed at Merope station. Unable to investigate. Enclave's resolve is ordered to investigate and determine if the debris presents an ongoing threat to regional cargo traffic. Abandoned cargo hauler spilled its contents near Maya Alpha 2, inside the security zone of a Starcom base. We need to determine if there was anything hazardous. You there, citizen, stop! Halt. Downloads the Cargo Manifest Declaration. Waste. Graded xenium is dangerous stuff. Destroy the carefully. Destroy the loose containers carefully. How do I shoot? I was about to say, in before one of these contains like a nuke or something. That it? Are we good? Okay. Jeez, that's a lot of... Maya Station. Shit's harder to aim than you think. Harder to aim. Harder to aim. Jesus. Just map. Yeah. Middle mouse is map. Alright, I'm here. What do you want? Thank you for responding to our priority message. Normally this would go through Starcom Fleet HQ, but we have an urgent situation. We've received an emergency beacon from our outpost on the other side of the quantum wormhole. They must have a critical emergency. I need you to activate the two nearby neutrino generators that will expand the wormhole large enough for us to get through them. I know you haven't been briefed on this, but our support ship was damaged by debris and is en route to Merope for repairs. Any questions? I have so many questions. I'm not surprised. This project is classified for reasons I can't go into, but I can't order you to help us, so I'll tell you it can. Primordial wormhole formed during our universe inflationary epoch. Theoretical solution to certain cosmological models. We believe that if any existed, they would have collapsed billions of years ago. Then we discovered this one. As for where it leads, I can't say. Partly because Starcom Defense Division has classified information, but also because I don't actually know. The reason for this project being classified are also classified. And that's convenient. Frankly, I think Defense Division haven't had a major project under their control in a while, and it's gone to their heads. According to early research papers, the wormhole may lead to a universe that was separated from ours during the early expansion of the universe. Oh. We sent Saleno Station through a month ago, and they have begun studying the region. It takes a huge amount of energy to expand the wormhole large enough to send ships through, so normally we only expand it for scheduled supply runs. They do have a way to send a very low bandwidth signal through in case of emergencies, and that's what we received. I'll be able to tell you more once the wormhole is expanded and you've been given clearance. Alright, let's get these things up and running. Ew. Just press X, I'm guessing. $800 terawatts. That's a lot. Not friendly? What the fuck? Whoever or whatever that is just punched through Maya Station like their neutronium hull was aluminum. Rewriting helm control to auxiliary. Yeah, we're getting sucked in. Sensors show the warp field holding the wormhole open is collapsing. Convenient. And now we're stuck. Starcom beacon. See if they're still alive. Oh, it looks intact. They're still alive. Healthy twins. Unknown vessels detected. Battle station alert. 3.5 hours later. Hmm. Uh-oh. What's going on? That's very alarming. Recently we sent the emergency beacon. Recently we've come under attack by vessels of unknown origin. We're calling them Red Raiders based on their markings for lack of any other information. You're telling me there's another threat that's cut us off from support. There doesn't seem to be anything that can be done about Maya Station or the ship that destroyed it, but we can deal with the ships that have been attacking us. They're not terribly powerful, and Seleno's guns have kept them at bay. We have a research outpost under development on an inner planet. The only other support ship on this side of the wormhole is out of comms range. Given these attacks and the lack of imminent reinforcements, I'll need your help evacuating the staff back to the station. You'll need a survey lander. I have Lieutenant Milton start making modifications. Can we go to planets? Oh shit. Gotten result and make my combat ready. It still needs a survey lander. Select utilities from the module category list. What? Wait, what? Cool. Oh, nice. They should really play music in this screen. Can't afford any of this anyway, so. Okay. Seems cool. Okay. Ground team is disappointed to abandon the outpost. They'd been excavating the ruins of a civilization during a late period of the fallen empire. The team had just uncovered an artifact with a marking similar to the great structure in space near Saleno, but they quickly and professionally evacuate the object and vital materials to the lander. Transforms geometric information from Euclidean space to an esoteric representation of warp space. May be a navigational device. Warp telemetry beacon, probably used to coordinate ship movements from a central location. That gave me research points. What can I spend those on? Well done. Given our shortage of Starcom vessels here, you and your ship will need to take an outsized role. Until Starcom reopens the wormhole and sends reinforcements, establishing an outpost is a lower priority than strengthening our defenses. I'm authorizing you to make full use of the resources recovered from the outpost to outfit Enclave's resolve. I'll talk to our research chief about getting you access to the lab as well. Unless there's anything else, I'll brief you on our next moves after you've had a chance to upgrade. I am Dr. Rama. I'm the head of Seleno's research projects. Commander, you just notified me that for defense reasons we're redirecting our priorities and I'm to place my lab at your disposal. Incidentally, that's a figure of speech. You are not to break anything. What? What? Well, I don't understand this part. What do you mean? Like, that has nothing. This sentence doesn't make no sense in the context of this sentence. Ooh, that's where I spend the points. Perfect. Turbo Trust, yes, please. Sounds enjoyable. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yo. This is not small. I like. Yeah, let's start with Turbo Trust. And improve the handling. I can do both. Impressive you didn't break anything. I think it's Commodore, not Commander. I don't know why I said Commander. If Enclave's Resolve is one of our only vessels in space, you'll need a full command crew for maximum efficiency and to conduct planetary surveys. Some of the team members evacuated from the outpost have volunteered. They've been added to your crew roster, which you can review at any time. Admittedly, they're a bit green, but I think with some experience, they'll be officer material in no time. We've detected some ship movement around the nearby gas giant. There also appears to be some activity on the surface of one of its moons. I want you to check it out. The ships have similar energy readings as the Red Raiders, so use those resources to get Enclave's Resolve ready for combat. Alright. It's kind of weird that it's left click to fire. Why is it alpha? What? Never. Figure it out when we get there. Now what, bitch? No more engine. Foolish peasants. Oh no. Ah. Go back here. The anomaly is a partially buried ring-shaped artifact, roughly 100 meters in diameter. That's big. While technologically advanced, the structure shows signs of a design in progress, suggesting that this was an experimental device or prototype. Cadet Kepler Observation Insight. The rocks and dirt nearby have undergone zero oxidation, so it was excavated quite recently. Oh, well spotted, Cadet. Keep up the good work. Cadet Glees observes that while the structure is much too large to transport, it has gold connectors leading to what appears to be a data storage component. If provided with power, it might be possible to access the data. Alright, try to access the data. Plus 10%. Nope. Injured in action. Recover with time, will be operating at reduced skill until they're fully healed. Higher biomet stat speeds. RIP! Oh, okay, they still captured. Nice, Cadet Glisa. Way to take one for the team. The data recovered from the buried ring is an exotic mathematical description of warp space, possibly a coordinate system. Plus 50 research. No anomalies. Okay. No anomaly. Get a wider view of known objects. It's all. We've had an opportunity to examine the object our outpost team found. As I suspected, the nearby artifact is a wormhole generator. The object we found allows us to communicate with it. The last piece of the puzzle I deduced from your team's investigation of the buried ring. Coordinates are encoded as mathematical formula in describing warp space. Knowing the particular formula for a location acts as a kind of key. My hypothesis is that if we input this formula into the wormhole generator, it will create a wormhole to a distant point in space. We, meaning you, should test this hypothesis by activating the nearby artifact and entering its wormhole. Best case scenario, yes. Worst case, you'll end up light years away and have to trek back in normal space, and I'll have the lab back to myself. Be sure to pack extra foods. Your ecological team is reporting their findings to me. The nearby ring artifact that Dr. Rama says can be used as a transport gateway was built by an entity or culture referred to as the Remnants. Their technology may aid us in reopening the wormhole from our side. In any event, it is far in advance of anything we have. Investigating the endpoint of this gateway, if you can find the source of these Red Raider ships, neutralize them if possible. But your top priority is to find any similar remnant artifacts or technology. Nonsense. Whatever her faults, she wouldn't have signed off on the mission if she thought the risks were too high. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, there's stuff on zipline na yun. What's it gonna be? Titanium. Titanium crash sphere. wonder what a flinger is. Oh, Cadet Gleese is recovered. Excellent. Welcome back. Local negative Higgs field. Oh no 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 no! I'm getting sucked in. Ah shit. Indeed. Base? Yeah, outpost. Interesting. Little of interest. Sometime in the last few centuries, someone fought over this wet rock, as demonstrated by a half-sunken gunship. While nature has stripped away many of its resources, some turrets still have their bastards. By some, they mean one of them. Mesosphere as this planet is unusually dense and warm due to an unusually high level of capture of cosmic rays. Your engines. Now what, bitch? Pathetic. You guys think they're a match for me? Fuck off. Loony weakling. intermittently used outpost with cramped living quarters and a communications bridge. Nothing of value, Cadet Gleason notices that the waste recycler is jammed with a magnetic memory disk. They're able to recover several log messages regarding mineral transfers and one interesting entry. Expect increased raw material orders from both Nimian and Kieran factions. I recommend the system. Easy access and low profile, not well known to other. The message is followed by what appears to be another set of gateway coordinates. Oh, that's handy. What was that? Unusually young asteroid field. Sounds like a planet got blown up. An old refinery converted to a trading outpost sits in a wide crater. A cluster of furry bipeds greet the survey team and offer a variety of resources. It quickly becomes apparent that their pricing has a healthy margin built in. Excuse me. I mean, I don't want to buy anything yet because I don't know if I need to buy anything. Comets, okay. Survey incomplete. Yeah, I got close enough. I want more guns. Eve. Same thing. I don't like that it says survey incomplete. Just say trader available or something. Because the survey is complete. How do I go to my stuff? Z. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Just gotta explore more. I want to first go back to the base though. See, use those research points to see what's up. Because I'm not pointing at it. Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Now we're talking. And the energy barely goes down. Energy doesn't even go down when I boost. Now we're talking. Alright, that was a good choice to go back. It really was. Haven't been there yet, so let's go there. Somebody wants to die. Fool. Bro, these tiny ships have no fucking chance. Destroyed. Ooh, Cadet Glisa. These rich ships are likely autonomous drones. Dying. Battle stations. great difficulty, Cadet Irks pilots the lander through a blinding sandstorm. Sensors estimate whatever the signal was, it's not far. That is, if there's anything at all. The huge amount of charged dust is wreaking havoc with the instruments. On the instruments. Shifting dunes cover and uncover geological features on an almost hourly basis. Have Cadet Perks attempt to pilot the lander to the source of the anomaly signal. Minus 20%. Woohoo! Fail. Oh well. Wonderful. Wasn't meant to be. This. Let's keep going. Wait, what? No! No, 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 no. Shit. I thought it was gonna... whatever. I have to go back there anyway. It's fine. Fine. Surely there's something. This programmable nanite superfluid has a very short half-life. Wait, does that mean? It sounds like something special. Nope. Never mind. Let's not fly too close to the sun. Surprisingly anomaly free. Eons ago, some geologic event thrust iridium deposits up to the surface. Wind and erosion forces have carried away all but the hardest stone, leaving a few ridge nodes. This area was used as a dumping ground for ship parts someone decided weren't worth repairing. Parts are constructed from a low-quality synthetic polymer, so had very little recycle value. But some of the parts had embedded copper wiring that was apparently missed. Oh, wait. Considering it's beeping incessantly when that thing is out, I feel certain that it's gonna be missed if you like leave when it's not on board. Keine Anomalien. Yo, Zul. This is a new one. Space is it's StarCom 2. Indeed. Ooh, neutral one. Gonna shoot at me too? Nope. Halt! This area is off limits to unauthorized vessels. Depart immediately. Perhaps we can reach some peaceful arrangement. Are you suggesting a bribe? An Airmere surety is payable but in blood. I warn you again, do not land on this planet. What do you know about these ships with red and yellow marks? They are very recent arrivals to this region, like the Bikyak fly. They are annoying in small numbers. In large numbers, they will pick your carcass clean. Okay, so that planet? Okay, let's avoid that planet then. For now. Let's play nice. Go away. The anomaly detected from orbit is the wreckage of a starliner. 15 gold. Too badly corrupted for the Universal Translator to form a complete matrix, but it was able to piece together the last few entries. Taken delivery of copper for the Airmere to engage their absence. Have been attacked while en route by. Destroyed 2 ships, but engines now redlining emergency landing. Yeah. I played the original StarCom as well. I can't remember too much from it. But I love shit like this, so. Pick it up. Escape Velocity Nova is still like the best top-down I've played though. Pretty much hands down. That was fun. Going straight to the sun. I actually was losing health to her. I was not paying attention. I was thinking about Escape Velocity Nova, dude. Like, that one planet. I'm guessing the flinger goes to here? Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong button. God damn it. Whatever, I'll go to this one first then. Fools! You are no match for the power of the Federation. The Enclave's resolve will shut you down. That's my ship, by the way. Enclave's resolve. Yeah, I know. Nerd. Guilty as charged. Right. Yes, and therefore, this planet was home to a late pre-industrial civilization in the last 300 to 800 years. Based on radiological dating, a mere blink in geological timescales. There are plentiful sources of text for the Universal Translator. A dominant theme is the imminent return of a celestial emissary. Descriptions of it vary, although a consistent element is a long blue trailing veil, suggesting it could be a comet. The last surviving texts are confusing, making it difficult to discern between religious beliefs and scientific observation. The textual record is incomplete, but it appears the civilization's collapse was very close to the arrival of the emissary. Oh. Gain 1 proficiency in your expertise. You additionally have 6 free promotion points to distribute. How do I know who leveled up? I just click on them and find out, I guess. Okay. I have no fucking idea. I just have 6 total. I think. Who's the medical guy? You. Yeah, I have just 6. I have 6 total. Hmm. Problem here is I have no fucking idea. Like xenoculture, it says most frequently used skill, so I feel like I should just do that. I also want a little bit more. I'm leaving the rest open. I'm not sure about any of this stuff. WTF? Mission added too long. Interesting. Just disappeared now, I guess. That's weird. Need more engines. I want to go faster. More or better.
morir.
We've made contact with your representatives at Saldano. You're Commander O'Brien. We understand you're an explorer in this space. We too are seekers of knowledge. We're happy to share our learnings. All of course know the great gateways used by the fallen empire to maintain control, whose shibboleths are now jealously guarded. Most say the empire built them. It is true, the empire is capable of great things like these flingers that connect local systems, but we believe the gateways are much older. And we have heard of other artifacts, much larger and with their own secrets. Giant devices of limitless power, unbreakable yet broken vessels, worlds surrounding worlds, and more. If you find any such things, we hope you will share with us. The pre-translation structure suggests they have not just heard of some of these, but probably observed firsthand. They are a brutish mercenary race, trustworthy but only if you have the most copper. We have had occasion to deal with them, but prefer not. Ah, the emissaries. Some regard them as an omen of good luck. There are other stories of travelers who followed them to their demise. Where those stories could have come from is as mysterious as the emissaries themselves. Such is the nature of superstition. We have detected them briefly on our sensors. I suspect they may be probes of some kind. Great as well. Have no money. Oh, this kind of reminds me of like real life right now. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. I'm wondering if I fly over the station or if I hit it. It's gonna be destroyed, right? So. You hit it. Just checking. Get for more scientific data than I expected. To reinforce this data-seeking behavior, whenever you return with sufficient new research material and I have time, I will answer one non-urgent question about our work. Was that a thank you? No, an optimization. That wasn't much of a question. I'll allow one more. What? Very advanced, no shit. Much more efficiently than we did. You can find more artifacts, we could open a wormhole. I don't even know what an astro is. More damage. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I would like some more. Speed. I like it. A lot of speed. Like, wow. I only added one engine, right? Jesus. I want to buy something here just to see what happens, because surely there's no way. I don't understand why it keeps saying survey incomplete. Because it's making the map radiate as well. There's no way that's intended. Hell. See, it like keeps radiating it out. It's what? Why? Survey. Yeah, it's gonna stay that way. Orange boots here. What's that? The markings are something of a hybrid between a natural language and a machine language. Possibly this object was used to instruct an AI. Let's check out the other ones. It's all just the same. Titanium is nice. Silver, okay. I think that's the first silver piece. primitive computer used for predicting the orbits of celestial bodies. It's just like the Antikythera mechanism, except it's electronic and in space. This device was a short-range radio transmitter. It's strange that a metal object has partially also... This is CXTA-1973. We are carrying authorized cargo only. Our manifest has been logged with the trade guilds. It's good to hear. Is peaceful exploration a euphemism? What would it be a euphemism for? If it's your cargo or we become less peaceful, maybe. You hailed us. Is this a shakedown or not? No, we really are. Really? In that case, you could show that by getting out of our way and letting us get on with this CXTA authorized delivery. What is CXTA? I'm not sure how our mutual universal translators have chosen to represent our organization's name in your language. It is a compression of a long list of prior organizations expressed in Hydrasian. We are a civilian cargo and passenger transport collective. We transport pre-arranged goods and services between worlds. We cannot enter into any ad hoc transactions. Such would violate our agreement with the guild. Your ship's slow. Oh my god, fuck. Ugh. I gotta stop smoking when I'm sick, bro. Fuck. Many of our clients are suspicious of... They're not traders, they're smugglers. Suspicious of ships with military or espionage capacities. Rather than deal with the delays of frequent inspections, we choose a strategy of conspicuous weakness. The increased margins more than compensate for ransom payments and plunder. Is this a trade guild setup? I told you, we're only carrying authorized cargo. Nothing off the books, nothing to trade. Okay, we're going back. I'm gonna see if I can make an extra battery. Not battery. Shit, I spit by it, didn't I? Couldn't buy the Cura lights. I wanted to, but it was 80 fucking... And I had like 0. Guess we're gonna have to make do for now. We got a deflector, half full one, and then a bulkhead, and then we got this. Hopefully that works in terms of defense. Research. What do we got? They mean the skill. Oh, interesting. I get it now. I read bio bids the last time. Yeah, I read bio bids because it says emergency self-stabilize. My mind went to bio bids. It's biomed with a M. Whoops. Fuck it. Okay, moving on. Where we go? I don't have copper though, right? So I don't really know. I'm gonna fly to the other store and see what's up. Pick up the copper from that rig, so maybe I could just bribe them with it, with the amount of copper that I picked up from that. I'm not sure if I used it already though. See a tactical pattern I've marked on our map where I expect their main defense to be. Uh-oh. Destroyers and an outpost. Die. That's a lot of ships, though. I do seem to be quite efficient at murdering them. Small ones, anyway. Battle stations. Did you die? Something. Oh my god, more ships! Jesus! More ships? Fucking hell. Battle stations. Get the gun. Thank you. That went away really quickly. Z. Oh. Nice. Log. Just slow me down this. Ooh, an emissary. Do I have to shoot these things down? I don't understand. yo. Something that octopus is shooting rockets at me, I think. Oh, it's actually it's way bigger than it. That's scary, dude. It looks huge. Am I like not doing damage at all? Turn around, pussy. Finally, Jesus. What looked like a small spaceport from low orbit turns out to be a fully automated manufacturing facility. Tracked robots carry ore from the nearby hills into a refinery connected to the main structure. A partially assembled Red Raider drone is being assembled on the launch pad. Definitely investigate. Judging from the erosion patterns around the ore mines, this place was idle for a long time and only recently restarted activities. Have the team investigate the facility carefully. Okay. This complex is old, but well maintained by robots of scarce sentience who ignore the team's movements. From inside, they can see processed ore turned into advanced ship components. With the team's unfettered access to the systems, it seems like it should be simple to shut down production. Cadet Glees identified as the main controller systems. After a bit of tinkering, the machine stops. With production halted, the team is able to help themselves to the processed ore. Nice. I like gold. nice. Full power to engines. Please. Oh, I'm definitely landing on this planet. An enormous pyramid. There are some interior cavities, but no obvious way in. Quite small. Ooh, enigmatic shapes. Alright, I totally didn't land on this planet. See if it was worth it. Upon deeper analysis, there are movable parts within movable parts, down to a remarkably small scale. There seems to be rules governing how the interlocking shapes can move, like a puzzle game. Was it worth 10 copper? I have no idea. Oh, it was definitely worth 10 copper, apparently. Alright, let's go back. Let's not go all Icarus. Actually, let's not go back. I'm just gonna go this. There's one more we haven't done it. That we can see. the rear half. I want to read the other one though. They gave me 2 messages. This puzzle object is quite complex from a geometrical standpoint. Oh no, what? It gave me 2 messages. Oh, maybe this just popped up as well. Okay, that's weird. It's like I shit it out. It's kind of funny. Ooh, gold. Very nice. I like gold. Cluster of discarded cylinders with curious bright markings lie next to a portable aluminum broadcast antenna. Solar powered, still broadcasting. Possible expletive. Didn't realize activation started as soon as the seal was broken. If they're not familiar with guild seals, opening one makes some sense to check what you have. What? Didn't realize activation started as soon as the seal is broken. If they're not familiar with guild seals, opening one makes some sense to check what you had. But why all? What? After the first started glowing, I'd at least think before opening the next one. Second Legion would have known better. I still have the verification report certifying late fallen Empire. There's probably no market for inert nanites, but I'll bring them with me. I'm not sticking around to disappoint the buyer. Bunch of aluminum and an unsealed cylinder. Decorations are connected to an array of interior sensors with a cryptographic network, possibly a mechanism to visually ensure the contents are not tampered or replaced. Oh, nice. Platinum, even. Fairly recent battle between Red Raiders and some unknown victim. Okay. Oh no, wait, I need to go do it. Never mind. This looks like Dune. Arrakis. Oh. Just read Lieutenant Avery's mission report on the Raider factory. Excellent work. There's still an open question as to whether the appearance of these raiders was somehow caused by our presence or is coincidental to it. But the important thing is that the threat is less pressing. Again, good work by you and your crew. This universe has enough mysteries to keep my interest. I don't have time for toys and curios. If it's really confining you, give it to Milton. Salutations, Commander. Oh, he's got a lot of shit we haven't seen yet. I want to say that it's way more powerful than anything we could build. Maya has, or rather had, neutronium reinforced plating. Even direct antimatter should have taken longer to get through. Rouge rogues. Okay. Technologically a bit behind. Okay, not related. I don't know. Hmm. One more Starcom ship archaeological research, the Alatia. Well overdue. See what the delay is. Bit of a trick. Oh, great. I'm just gonna do whatever I was doing already. Okay. Oh. I did not need a refresher on that. 300 the bus, man. Suck it up. That's what you're there for. You're number one for a reason. Eight titanium. Okay, I can build 2. Perfect. Oh, that is not symmetrical at all, bro. That sucks. I hate that. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can press ESC. There we go. That's better. I'm 1 copper short. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, it's lossless. I got scared for a second there. No, I actually need to... sake. They really should have put music in this menu, dude. What the hell? Where do I even see max size? Or is this max size? Oh, like really need to go to the bathroom. But it's late. I'm just gonna take a break now. I'll be back in like an hour or so. I'm just gonna go eat. Then we're gonna continue. Because I'm super digging the game right now. It's quite fun. But yeah, I really need to pee and I need to eat. So I'll be back. Thank you so much. See you guys in like an hour. Love you all. Bye bye.